How are you, my friend?
I'm doing fine, thank you, my colleague.
Well, great, great, great. Tell everybody what you think about the vision of where this company's headed.
Well, I'm all in. That's what it boils down to, you guys. I looked at this, and here's the bottom line. A couple people brought this to my attention, yet they never followed up with me. One of my best friends called me. He said, hey, I'm onto something here that I really, really like. I said, what is it? He said, TelexFREE. I said, oh, I watched that 14-minute video. I am totally intrigued with what I see, yet I haven't found the right team to align with. He said, well, I have. I said, who are they? I said, a woman, Darcy Allen, out of Sacramento, California, a man by the name of Randy Crosby out of Atlanta. And I met both of them, said, I'm in, and moved all in. It was January 26th, so less than 2 months ago. And what has happened since that point in time has been exactly what I have expected and more. You know, Randy talks about it. Everyone gets paid every single week here. It's incredible. And when people are experiencing the law of increase, which is designed to give people hope by virtue of the fact just by placing an ad each and every day here, you're getting paid every single week, you know we've got something. And what I like is the fact that, you know, this is already proven. Empirical evidence, fact shows what has happened already in Brazil. Any person on this line, here's what it boils down to. There's always pain before pleasure. You have a decision to make when this call's over. Make the right decision. Go green light. Make your purchase. Get your Ad Central, your family pack, whatever you're comfortable with, but make a decision. Make a decision because time is going to pass either way. Get the pain over with. The pain of spending money. Yes, this is a business. Yet it's a business that can treat you very, very well by virtue of the fact that you're paid each and every week just for following a little task, placing an ad. So very excited about what's happening here. I want to say thank you, Randy, for all you've done. Bottom line, for those of you that are motivated, you have the opportunity here to break the financial sound barrier. Thank you, Randy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tom, that is absolutely incredible. You know, I see your vision, and I see exactly where you're headed. And I want you guys to think about something. Because the binary pays down to infinity, okay? You guys have to understand the power of that binary. Because it pays down through infinity, guys, once that starts, and that's what's so interesting about Darcy and her story, you know, you never know who's going to come in on your team. Because Tom is doing a phenomenal job. Tom, how many people do you have on your team right now?
330 agents.
330 agents.
Yep.
And guys, listen, Darcy didn't sponsor Tom. This is what's really amazing. He came in through someone. It doesn't matter how far down they come in on that team, but that because the binary just reads the total amount of the two sides, it can pay you more money than you ever thought possible. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, the people that are doing and earning the most are the people that are constantly sharing this business. You guys understand that? It's something involved there that you have to understand. It's really, really key that you understand that. Darcy, would you agree with that?
I totally agree. Totally agree.
So everybody on this line today, guys, this is training. You know, you have to make a decision. And that decision really is about your actions. And like I always say, guys, you know, life is a fight for territory. And I'm going to tell you right now, we're fighting for territory in the United States. Because right now, when I got started, there was less than 400 people that knew about this inside the U.S. Here it is now, a little bit over 3 months. Now it's less than 5,000. How long do you want to wait? Do you want to wait until that someone says, okay, well, it's less than 1 million people inside the United States that know about TelexFREE? Or do you want to be ahead of that curve? You see, how many people, you know, will you make it a goal this week to share either the service or the product? How many people will you make it a goal this week to share this with? And see, whatever your goal is going to determine greatly what your outcome is going to be. You know, if we're focused about where we're going and where we're headed, that's how eventually we end up where we need to be. But once we stop fighting for what we want, What you don't want will automatically take over. You know, Darcy tells an interesting story, and I want her to come up here real quick. Darcy, because this is training, if you can share the radical difference